Hello, gorgeous sisters. How are you? Luanne Marine here, coming to you live for our weekly Path to Purpose message. So I want to say hello to all the new sisters in the group. Make yourself known and why you've joined and all that kind of thing. It's always so great to have new people come in here. And so I'm doing our weekly message this week. Again, I'm still on the Magic Not Logic cards, and the reason why is because I just find they are so inspiring, especially when it comes to motivating or inspiring us to be on purpose. And I use hand analysis, scientific hand analysis with these, and they just work so well. So thank you, Julie and Tash, for creating those. And I will actually put a link in below where you can go and find out more and get these cards for yourself if you want them. But so I like to draw three cards, and I've already done them this morning, and they're just beautiful. So the first card, you can choose 1, 2, or 3, and they are really about beliefs. So these cards are about clearing beliefs that are kind of stuck here. If you're feeling stuck in your purpose with no clarity, not knowing where to go, even if you're starting a business, like a healing business, because I really work with empathic healers who want to help other people align to their purpose. And so these are so great, and every time I pull one, I'm like, oh yes. Some of them are like, yes, that's totally me, and some are like, oh no, I'm okay with that one. So let's see how we go, right? So the first card today is, so the belief is, what we're clearing is, I can't do anything right. Now look at the colours on these are just magical. I can't do anything right. And so if you've chosen this one, and this is a belief that you need to work through, on the bottom of these cards, there's an activation, and it says, instead of focusing on the mistakes I have made, I clearly see and celebrate all of my successes, no matter how small they seem. Now, I always want to bring these back to hand analysis. And so when I see the word success, right, success, in your right thumb, if this is your purpose, you are here to master success. You are here, we call it the doer, right? You're always doing things. And so when you have a big list, what happens? When you have a big list of things to do, like I do every day, it can be very overwhelming. So then that belief is, well, I can't do any of these things, like which one is more important? And it's really to have the list. So if you've got a big list, just choose 3 things that you can get done for that day. Really just break it down. And of those 3 things, there might be some little tasks underneath. The big thing is, and if you've been watching me for a while now, is to celebrate each little win, each little step and whatever it is. And I've got a gratitude jar that I put in little love notes to myself when I've done something great. Just give thanks, reward yourself, go and have a massage or get your nails done or just something. It doesn't have to cost you a lot of money, but it is to acknowledge that that is a successful thing that you've done. And so there's another thing on the card that says, right, instead of focusing on the mistakes, and I love saying missteps, not mistakes. I believe that the more mistakes we make, the more successful that you become. And we don't want to make mistakes, especially if you've got the perfection thing going on, or what is it? Is it Virgos? I love Virgos. They want everything a certain way, and it can feel like a mistake when something really is working the right way. Okay, so that is the first card. I don't do anything right, but learn from your mistakes, get on, and be that success. It also, thumbs are the way you manifest in the world. So that's the first card. Our second card, this is a good one. Julie, you are amazing. The second card is, I'm going to read it back. It's not safe for people to see the real me. They will judge me. It's not safe for people to see me. And look at the images there. I can just see, the stability. It looks like a Christmas tree actually, doesn't it? So let's talk about this. It's not safe for me. So in hand analysis, we have an archetype and we have a purpose, and it's called Apollo. Right, Apollo is the ring finger. Now, if you have this as a purpose, You are here to be out and create things and for them to be shown. Apollo-tarians, they like to be seen, they like to be acknowledged, and also to receive applause. So when this card comes up, it's not safe for me to be out there. And it's so interesting. I mean, I'm on Facebook now. Some days I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be seen, I'm going to be out there. And yeah, sometimes I'm like, oh, do I have the right lipstick on? I haven't on any today, but do I have the right lipstick on? Is my hair right? And thinking, oh, they're going to judge me, right? It's actually not true. People think about themselves more than they'll think about you, right? So, and if they do, it says more about them. But that's not the point here. It's not safe. So again, I'm talking, what comes to mind is this Apollo. The lesson of the Apollo finger is that you hide out so that people can't judge you. We don't, that doesn't serve any good as well. It doesn't make you feel good. And the other thing is, can I actually be my real self? Right? Can I be my real self? First of all, you have to know your real self. So that brings in the healer finger, the healer. And so the purpose of the healer is the healer, heal thyself, or know yourself, and that great introspection that goes on when you're on your spiritual journey and finding out about yourself and how you're going to show up in the world so that you don't get judged. The activation, I love this activation. It says, I am a force to be reckoned with, and my people will see the real me and love it. The real me and love it. Others' opinions aren't mine to own. So yes, we've, again, it's no business, it's nobody's business what other people think of you, or something like that. So again, they don't care, they care about themselves really. And so they're not going to, what I want to say, the force to be reckoned with, see the real me. This is what I want to talk about. So the real me, that again, come back to the hand analysis, I'm feeling into the school of love. Right, so school of love people, the schools in hand analysis are your foundation and the flavour of your life. They are the flavour of your life. So each one has a spiritual commitment, each one has a spiritual promise and a core fear. And the core fear, it's kind of the same as this, is the core fear of people in the school of love, is that they don't want to be rejected. They don't want to lose love. Being criticised is like their kryptonite, right? And so they can, when on the student path, instead of feeling all their feelings and being emotional and expressing those emotions, just in case those emotions may offend somebody, so they're going to be rejected, right? But it takes vulnerability. It takes vulnerability to show up and to be yourself. And I was on a call the other day, and it was a group call, and there was some really deep work being discussed, and somebody was having, what we could term a meltdown, right? This meltdown in front of, I think there was like 20 of us on the class, and and being in that moment, seeing that person be vulnerable like that was actually a gift. Was actually a gift to all of us, and we could all feel, and then we're processing what that felt for us. But what I want to say is, look, if she wasn't vulnerable, then we couldn't have had that experience as well, right? So again, you never know. You never know. But being vulnerable, showing up as yourself is just the best thing. Who else are you going to be? So remember, you are a force to be reckoned with, and again, the real me. And it doesn't have to be all tears, right? Being vulnerable is just these difficult conversations that we can have, and setting that up and all that kind of stuff. So clearing that one. Now the third card, this is a good one too, is, let me read that back to farm. When XYZ happens, then it will be the right time. Right, so these are beliefs. So if XYZ happens, it will be the right time. And what, as a belief that's keeping us stuck, is that you are waiting for the sign. Okay, you're only going to move forward if this, and this happens, right? You've kind of set yourself up for failure because you're waiting for these things. It's like all the stars have to align before you actually take action on something in your purpose. Oh my goodness. That's why, one moment, oh no. Thank you. Oh my goodness. And I'm back, and I'm back. Deliveries, when you work from home, right? Look at that. I'm back. Sorry, the doorbell rang. So, so it's like everything has to align before you take action. And I love that quote. Action gets rid of doubt. Taking action. So again, when you're really wanting to do something on purpose, aligned with your purpose, but you're kind of second guessing yourself. So you put something out into the universe and go, okay, if I get a message, then it's the right time. I do believe in that in some respect, but not when it stops you, not when you put condition after condition after condition, right? Does that make sense? So again, take the action when you feel it. And some people are feelers, some people using your intuition, you'll just go, yes, that just feels good for me and I'm going to go ahead with it. So the activation for this, right, is now is the right time. It's always a good time. There will be no perfect time to take action. I will take action now, even if it feels hard and scary. Even if, I just got kind of like my heart jumped up when it's hard and scary. So personally, the hard and scary bit is kind of a message to you to go, it's just expansion. It's just, it's like coming out of your comfort zone. So I love that card. So there we go. So I will put these up. You can do the things, missteps, not mistakes. What's this one? Be vulnerable, just be your normal self. Who else are you going to be? And again, take action. There's no perfect time right now. So those are the cards. I'm going to put a link in below. Actually, Julie has, you can actually buy the cards over in there, and she's got little courses on there about each of the cards if you want to go deeper into the clearing. They're actually really cool. I've seen them, I'm looking at them over here. That is it from me, my darling ones. Now, if you are interested in doing hand analysis, because again, it's a beautiful, amazing, easy to learn tool for healers if you want to do that as a add-on in your services, or if you want to do it standalone, I'm going to put a training below, or actually up here in the links, there is a training, a 60-minute training that you can go and watch and learn all about that to see if it is actually for you, and come and join us. We had somebody join us this week, and she just went straight ahead. I think she's up to module 4 or 5 already and sending in the homework, and she actually said, I've joined a lot of different courses, and this kind of made my heart burst, that she said, I've joined a lot of courses, but they've always not had somebody, right? It's just watch the videos, there's been no interaction. And she said about me, said this has been vulnerable, about me, about that I'm very, I'm coming to every weekly class and contactable, and we've been emailing and all that kind of thing. So you get your hand held all the way. Right, we need more hand analysts out in the world. Hello, Patty Ann, waho, good to see you, woman. So that's it from me. Go and join the training. I will be back very soon. Lots of love to you, and get on your purpose. Bye for now.